Hello everyone, this is Ishansha and welcome to Z Interactive YouTube channel. In the last lesson, we have learned how to create this dust effect. And as I told you that here we have these seams because all of them are different UVs. So if you will notice that as this ends here, this part, then when the next part starts, the next UV starts, it have a cut, okay? It's not joined together. So that's an issue here. So how we can avoid that? Because they are not connected to each other. These UVs are separately divided. So we can still solve this. Okay. And to solve that, we have a node which is known as Tri-Planar node. So that's what we will use here. Okay. So I will go here, spacebar. I will type here Tri-Planar, and I will use the Tri-Planar like color, and then I like grayscale. I have also color for the albedo. Then I have grayscale for the basically for your like mask. So I will use Tri-Planar grayscale for the mask, and I will make another one, and I will use a Tri-Planar color for the albedo if we need it. So let's see what we need it now or what we don't need it. So this is our dust, okay? And the dust is taking this grunge map as a mask. This is the actual like node which is causing the problem, because dust itself is just like overall dust. It takes the values from the world space normal and it takes the value from the ambient occlusion, okay? So it doesn't cause any issues, but the only thing is the grunge mask, because this is a flat mask over here. So this should uh, be a triplanar. So what I will do here is I will take this triplanar grayscale, okay, put this here. Now this grunge map, okay, this output should go here inside the output of the triplanar. So shift, move this here, and this grunge map should go in the input X here. That's it. And now it will not give us any result. The issue is that because it requires a position and a world space normal. So what I will do here is that I will go to my like mesh over here, okay, wherever that is, okay, and then right click here, and I will bake model information. Now when this will be loaded, okay, so once this is loaded, we have to bake two more like bakers here. So I will like turn off the opacity mask because we don't need that. So I will add here position, and the position you have to make sure is using normalization type base sphere, okay? And then I will add another one for the world space normals, okay? And once this is done, I will start rendering it, and you can see that rendering is done. It's 4K, just like I used before. I will close this, and here we have position and the world space normal. So I will take the world locker like box position, put this here, and I will put this plug it inside the position, okay? And then I will take the world space normal and plug it inside the world space normal, and I will dock these, so just to save space, okay? You have to press D on your keyboard to dock them. So now if I will double click here, and now you can see the way it is like distributed, and just see how this effect is happening now, okay? So pretty much more clear here. Everything is now continuing, okay? You can see that there is no cut seam there. Now, this is only applied to the dust itself and going here inside the opacity. Okay, but we need to do the same thing for this part. Okay, so what I will do, I will copy this one, Control C, Control V, put this here, and okay, let's do one thing here. I have to select all of them and copy, because I just, by mistake, I just copied only the triplanar. Back, D. Okay, now here, this is fine, position is fine, and the world space normal is fine. The grunge map, we don't need this grunge map anymore because we need this one. So what I will do here is that I will take this, okay, here, use this here, okay, and then I have to use this in the blend of the bottom one as well. Okay, and this grunge map I will remove from here, and the dirt I will use it here. Okay, and then dock this one. And this is how you can get the effect, and this is how it will look like, and this is how you will get the whole thing out of it. Okay, so now you can see much more better result. So no seams at all, everything is connected to each other, and there is no issue. So this is how the triplanar grayscale and triplanar color will help you. Okay, and whenever you have this sort of situation, just use that. There are some settings inside the triplanar. If you want to set it up, like there are some axes. I am using all axes, but if you want to use only one axis, like x-axis only, so you can just choose the x-axis, and this is how you will get the result. If you want y, so it will only work on the y-axis, like top and bottom. Okay, and z-axis, so it will do something like this. But if you want all axes, so you can choose all of them. Okay, and you will get this sort of a result there. Okay, and then you have some certain other things. You have like texture tiling, if you want to create tiles out of this, and so many other things you can work on it. And this is how you will get a very nice result. Okay, now one more thing I'm using in the dust node is that I'm using the world space. I'm using my normal, I'm using my normal as a world space normal. So what if I don't use that? I will disconnect this one. Okay, put this back there, and I will take my world space normal from here. I can take from here, but let's apply it that directly. So this will give me much more better result. Okay, so you can see the result is much better than using this. So I hope you have learned something from this lesson, and thanks a lot everyone for joining this lesson. I am really thankful to you all for supporting me, and I hope for to receive your support continuously. I have noticed that many of you are watching my videos but not have subscribed to my channel yet. So please subscribe to my channel and also click on the bell icon so you can receive all the notifications about the great new content I will be uploading soon. If you have liked my video, so please hit the like button, and if you have any queries or questions, then leave them in the comment section below and I will answer them as soon as possible. And one request I have, and that is, I have noticed that some of you are watching my videos online. Like most of you are watching my videos online, but very few of you are downloading my videos. So if someone is doing this, or you find someone doing the same, then please stop them, because this will never help me to get my hard work paid off, and it will demotivate me. So I don't want to stop making tutorials for you all. Therefore, help me to get new subscriber. I will take off now, guys, and take care till we meet in the next class. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep learning on Z Interactive, your own training institute. And don't forget to look at my membership plans. I have introduced new membership plans there, so check them. And there is a complete premium tutorial about Substance Designer, how to create a retro television in the premium plan. Okay, so take care, guys.
There is one important announcement I would like to make. I have started 3 great membership plans on my channel. I have introduced ZI Friends membership plan, which will give you exciting perks like loyalty badges and priority on comments. I have also introduced ZI Early Bird plan, which will give access to Z interactive tutorials way early before they become public. So you will get all these lessons at once and you can binge watch. Last but not the least, I have introduced ZI Premium plan, which will give access to advanced professional tutorials, which you will find at very expensive outside, and I will be giving this at a very low amount of price. So visit my channel now and click on the join membership to get more information. I hope you become one of my members. If you want to learn how to create a highly detailed prop procedurally using Substance Designer, so this premium tutorial series is for you. Join my premium membership plan on YouTube and get access to all premium tutorials. In this tutorial series, I will demonstrate how to use Substance Designer along with simple geometry to create a realistic, smashed up retro television.